Hey, Jazz Piano Discord. How's it going? I'm making this video for one person who had a question and another person who had an answer for that question. And I'm making a video for what I think is the answer to the question, just for fun and just to start a dialogue about fingering, because I think fingering is a really important and underrated facet of technique, especially in jazz piano. So the question was 7th chords. How do we finger 7th chords? Do we use 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 5, or 1, 2, 4, 5? I know some people use 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I think, with every fingering there's advantages and disadvantages. The advantage to using 5 is that it's less of a stretch on these. The advantage to using 4 is that I think it's better on black keys. I find it's better on black keys. What else? Someone commented that 4 was better. So someone commented 4 was better for 2-octave arpeggios, which I generally agree with, especially if you're playing it slower and you want to hear that connection. Right? Then it's extra useful. But using 5 on the top note can be fine, even for those 2-octave ones, especially at higher tempos, where you can't even really hear whether the person is crossing or not, or where you can't even really hear whether it's being connected or not. So this is a bad example, I guess, because I would use 4 on this no matter what. But for a C major 7, for instance, I'd probably use 5, and even still use 5. So what I'm using there is 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1. You could probably even use 1, 2, 4, 5. If you want to do that, works fine too. But I'm not actually crossing underneath the pinky, and that's the really important. I'm not doing that, although it's possible. I'm really just disconnecting and moving my arm and letting my arm guide it. Yeah, and it's something that I really like and I really find useful, because I feel that, especially when improvising, it takes a little bit less brain power, because I don't have to worry about having my thumb prepared. I don't have to worry about getting my thumb underneath everything, and I can keep my hand in that nice open position. Whereas if you're worried about crossing your thumb, there's going to be a point where your hand closes into the thumb cross, which is fine, and some people are really good at that, and some people are better at it than I am. But I find it perhaps is even more efficient, and everyone's different, but I find it perhaps is even more efficient to just to use 1, 2, 3, 5 and move across the keyboard. It sounds even more convincing with a touch of pedal. And another disclaimer, I would probably use a different fingering for different chords. So for C7, I prefer 4, because I find it really hard to clear the 5. When doing that position shift. So I probably would use 4 for C7. And there's some dominant arpeggios that I think the 2-octave arpeggio, or there's some 7ths that I think the 2-octave arpeggio and the 1-octave arpeggio, I think you need to assess them as a completely different fingering altogether. So for instance, D flat 7, that's great, but it gets really hard when you try to, right? It's not bad. I prefer the 5 to the 4 in this one. But you have to change it up together and actually approach it from this inversion, where you start on 2 cross, and sorry, I'm being cross onto, or just do a position switch. God, I'm blowing it. Yeah, that's really convincing because I'm playing it so well. I'm just kidding. I'm being sarcastic, but yeah, I think there's more than one way to approach it. I think the key is firm fingers. That always helps. And and another reason that I like using 5 with a bit of pedal is because when I think about the kind of texture that I'm going to use this sound in, it's not a dry or a pedal-less texture. It's more of like a Rini Rausness-y, Aaron Parks-ish kind of lush texture, which I'm probably going to be pedaling. So I don't actually have to connect with my fingers. So let's look at the tune, let's look at Beatrice and how we might use this device on an open piano intro through Beatrice or something. And I'm going to be using just disconnected 1, 2, 3, 5 fingering. In the world, and if I were to solo it, on that tune normally, I probably wouldn't do something so wide and arpeggiated. I'd probably do something a little more close. Texture that I use that often, you know, like in a regular solo where I'm not pedaling and I want that really that really pointillistic left hand, and you know, it's really hard to do that while you're pedaling. It's not really the kind of texture I'd use in a moment like that. It's the kind of texture I'd use in a lush pedaled intro. Because that other user said if you want to just trade hands. Yeah, that sounds great too. I think that's a great solution too. I feel like fingering is just the most practical, and some other people will probably respond to this video with some more input or some more opinions on fingering and use of this texture, and I'm kind of trying to use this arpeggio texture to get to kind of like a dollar store Oscar Peterson kind of sound, I guess, or like a dollar store Rini Rausness kind of sound, like that really pianistic, classically informed kind of thing. So I'm excited to see what other input people offer, but I just made this video to sort of show how you can apply these different techniques or how you can apply these different ideas. And that fourth fingering 4, I think, is really at its best when you're doing something slow and you have to connect it and you have to cross under. That's when I think it's at its best, but you know, again, everyone's different. I don't have very big hands, so I like 5. I've known some people that have bigger hands than me and they find 4 more comfortable, just because it's not such a squish for them. So yeah, I think the answer really at the end of the day is it depends. It depends on the person, it depends on the hand, it depends on the piano, depends on how good your pedal is, depends on the sound you want, like are you going slow, are you going fast, it depends on the speed. Yeah, and mostly I think it depends on the person, what feels most comfortable to you. I think every fingering has its pros and cons, and the tough part about fingering is trying to figure out what works best for different things. So yeah, I hope that was helpful for those who needed help with it, and for those who want to contribute or add something new, please feel free to respond. Thanks.